My children were taken into foster care in 2015. It was very hard and scary. A lot of court visits and programs to complete. But I wanted my children back, and I was fortunate that my parents were able to take all 5 children. My social worker, Jesus, really helped me understand what I needed to get through the program. I didn't have a very good attitude in the beginning. I was really angry that my kids were taken into care. I was allowed to visit them regularly at my parents' home, which made a big difference. During this time, I thought I would never have my kids home again. Some of the programs were hard to go through, but I saw that other people were going through the same thing. I had to get my head right. That is how I got into this situation, not making right choices and having a bad attitude. My social worker really had a level head. He helped me get things in focus. The classes I was taking were actually helping me become a better parent and person, and that's a good thing for my kids. So my attitude started changing. I attended parenting classes, substance abuse, and anger management classes. I would do my homework and study, taking it seriously. It was a lot of work, but every day, little by little, I was getting closer to getting my kids back. The Parental Opportunities Program, called POPS, really helped me. The meetings and talking with other single dads made me feel less alone. I really felt part of something. It was a long road that took 2 years. It was hard and challenging. The programs helped me to be a better parent, to handle problems, and to work through them. My parents have supported me and encouraged me every step of the way. I now have all 5 home with me. I have 3 boys and 2 girls, 4, 7, 9, 10, and 11 years old. I believe that this experience has made us a stronger family and has brought us closer together.
When I got the call with the news that my son's kids were taken away from him, I felt really sad and devastated. It seemed unreal. I was asked if I could take all the 5 kids, which was exciting and overwhelming at the same time. The children were in foster care temporarily. My husband and I had to quickly prepare to become kinship parents for all 5 kids, and it felt so overwhelming. So much depended on me, but we got everything ready. We received a call from the agency that we passed, and the kids could be placed with us. They were so excited. It was a hopeful moment. I always knew the parents wanted to reunite with the kids, but they had to show they were committed to the plan for them. They visited the children faithfully at my home. I was becoming more of a parent, not a grandma. It's a different role. It was hard because I needed to set some boundaries. And the parents had to give me the authority too. And it was not an easy adjustment for both of us. Jesus, our social worker, and all of us met together in our home to work on the plan to return the children. As my son Kyle worked towards the return, the visits moved from supervised to unsupervised. That worked well. The kids were excited to spend more time with their dad. Eventually, Kyle was able to take the kids overnight. Kyle was doing better and better, and in order to return the kids, he had to prepare the house. and show that he could take care of the 5 kids. Jesus was very helpful in explaining the steps. As the kids went home, I became a grandma again, and I stayed very involved, which was an important part of our plan with Jesus. Watching them go home was bittersweet for me. I invested a year and a half with them. I was happy and sad at the same time. It's 2 years now, and they are thriving with their dad. Now I'm truly a grandma again, and I can finally spoil all the 5 kids.
My name is Jesus Salcido, and I am a social worker assigned to work with families with the goal of reunification. I met Cal in 2015 after his 5 children were removed from him, ages from 1 to 8. My job was to provide the family with reunification services, a parenting class, counseling, substance abuse services, and anything related to the protective issues. It was very challenging for me. It's an unusual case, and it's not easy to reunify a father with 5 kids. In addition, Cal's parents were able to take all 5 kids under their care while the father moved forward with services. This was very helpful for Cal, that his children were taken care of and with family. My struggle with Cal started right from the beginning, as he hated me and had no trust in the system. That was my biggest challenge. I felt like I needed to invest more time to gain his trust and cooperation. I always introduced all providers to him in person and explained their role to the case. Slowly but surely, Cal moved forward and engaged in services. With trust, he was able to see things were moving forward. Cal participated in the parenting class, domestic violence classes, and maintained sobriety. During the reunification process, Cal worked diligently to prepare his home for the return of his children. It went from empty house to a home. He really showed that he loved and missed his kids. I felt happy for him and began to trust him as a parent. For the first time in months, I saw a smile on his face, which meant a lot to me. Eventually, in a year and a half, the kids went back to live with him. They became a family again. This taught me that all families need support, services, guidance, and the love of their family to succeed.